Today on her atlas, I'm taking you to Sandankyo Gorge, one of Japan's top 5 most scenic valleys. Located 1 hour west of Hiroshima, Sandankyo Gorge is a haven of fresh air and clear water. The hiking is beautiful and leisurely for all ages, and the park has everything you need for a unique day out in the Japanese countryside. Sandankyo Gorge is accessible by private car or bus. If you're headed here from Hiroshima, it is about an hour by bus and can be boarded at the Hiroshima bus station. Today, Kelly and I drove 2 hours to Sandankyo Park. I believe this is equivalent to a national park in Japan. So we're doing some hiking today. We're gonna go see some gorges. I just wanted to show you guys this area. It was like what, 2 hours and 15 minutes from Iwakuni?
Yeah.
We did not take the toll road.
But it was gorgeous.
It was like literally one of the prettiest drives ever. So I highly recommend it, especially in the fall. But yeah, we'll show you guys around the park and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Well, this lighting is horrific. Everything you need to know if you're coming here from Iwakuni or Hiroshima. If you're watching this video, you're likely searching for a unique experience in Japan. While exploring the park, we felt very at peace from the hustle and bustle of city life. We certainly passed other hikers, but still had the solitude we were looking for. Our first stop is Sandankyo Falls. Sandankyo Falls is most famous for its 3-tiered waterfalls, and of course the electric, clear blue water below. Right now we're walking from like waterfall to waterfall. It's something more of like a nature walk than a hike, although there's been a few parts that have been kind of, I wouldn't even call them difficult. We just got hot. And it is so beautiful out here. There's almost like nobody out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It just feels so good to be outside again. I haven't gone hiking in a while. We have now reached Sarutobi Gorge. Make sure you carry yen on you for the boat rides within the park. They typically cost between 300 to 500 yen per person for a round-trip escort. Sarutobi Gorge is a passage only a few meters wide. It is so small that monkeys leap across the top with ease. Sarutobi actually means monkey leap. What is hidden behind the gorge is a little oasis only accessible by these ferries. The ropes you see above us are used by the gentleman steering the boat. The water is too deep for a bamboo pole, yet too precious to use a motor. He pulls you through the passage using the ropes to the final destination.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Bye! Bye-bye! So, we're literally left here until he comes back to get us. We're actually here specifically because we wanted to find this really beautiful gorge that's here. but we're having a really hard time finding it because not a lot of the signs are consistently in English. So we may have to save that for another trip. But I want to show you the maps because it can be very confusing, and I don't have any service on my phone, so my Google Translate isn't working either. I also tried asking for an English map and they don't have one. So it's just kind of like we're wandering around. Yeah, some of the areas that designate like which area to go for the parking is in English, but yeah, it's kind of confusing. But you know, traveling in Japan, traveling in general, you have to know going into things that things aren't always going to go the way that you expect them to. That's just the part of living abroad and exploring a new country. But let me show you the map just so you have an idea of what they look like around the park in general, so that maybe when you come, if you have other ways to be more prepared, you are. This is what the map looks like, but I'm honestly not totally sure what each route means. Like, I'm pretty sure blue is the river, but I'm not sure what the yellow or the white means. And again, my Google Translate is not working out here. It just kind of whites out everything. You can see it's not translating. So that's cool. So we done did that. We done did that and that, and it took us 2 hours. And so now we're back here. And we think we want to go here.
But is there
maybe?
another?
Yes, there's for sure another gorge. There's another main entrance. Yeah, there's another paid ferry.
Okay, so
how do we get
which
there?
one did we do though? Did we do this
We did
one?
this situation.
Okay.
And by the way, these pictures make them look bigger than they are. Okay. So are we gonna try to do this situation?
I
Okay.
mean, if we do have time. I think
Yeah, we have time. We got time. Okay. We are now making our way to Kudo Fuji Passage, one of the most sought-after scenic spots in Sandankyo Gorge. Walking through the gorge was one of the most peaceful experiences I've had in Japan so far. If you get dizzy, be mindful of the drawbridges. They do sway, but they also feel very safe. When you see this sign, you are about to reach Kudo Fuji Passage. Going to the right will take you across the drawbridge and to the boat access. To the left is a way to skip the boat ride by walking along the mountain rim. You have a beautiful bird's eye view into the passage this way. Barbed wire little bridge we got here. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you're lucky enough to go between late April and late November, you can ride a short boat through the Kudo Fuji pool and even enjoy lunch at a small restaurant on the other side. The family-run restaurant serves food that is cooked in fresh water from the river. You can enjoy your meal while looking out into the ravine. The restaurant is open during the boat season, but during rainy season it will only be open on weekends and bank holidays. "4 hours and 9 miles later, we've come to the end of your virtual tour through Sandankyo Gorge. Thank you for joining me on this scenic adventure. If you still have questions or need advice about your trip here, please reach out and leave a comment so I can help you. Until our next adventure in Japan, mata ne.